Probably ran me up $1 million in that kitchen. For these rappers, ain't dealing with these niggas. Probably ran me up $1 million in that kitchen. Real trapping, and you in it when I did it. My nigga did that cuckoo, that cuckoo, that cuckoo, that cuckoo, that cuckoo, that cuckoo, that cuckoo. My nigga did that cuckoo, that cuckoo, that cuckoo, that cuckoo, that cuckoo, that cuckoo, that cuckoo. My nigga did that cuckoo, that cuckoo, that cuckoo, that cuckoo, that cuckoo, that cuckoo, that cuckoo. My nigga did that cuckoo, that cuckoo, that cuckoo, that cuckoo, that cuckoo, that cuckoo, that cuckoo. My nigga did that cuckoo.
We got a special guest in here tonight. Now, I know him from 6th grade as Robbie Bishop. But now he's known as Ra-el Sankofa. Is that correct?
That's correct. That's correct.
So what's going on, my brother?
Trying to, make everything positive vibe, just positive outlook on everything, man.
Okay.
Been a long journey for me.
That's where we want to start the conversation. Tell us about the origin of the name change and the meaning of it.
Right. Well, the name change came about 6 years ago. Okay. Well, I just actually changed the name about 2 years, but went on a spiritual journey, you know what I mean? Tapped into a lot of stuff. So I was just looking for, you know what I mean, like a different name to give myself for the things that I've learned and the things that I took in and understood, you know what I mean?
Okay.
So,
almost like a rebirth.
right.
Yeah.
Right.
Okay.
So the name Rael, Rael is actually it was an angel of the Bible, meaning the angel of light. So you know what I mean. So the Most High put it on me to give a light to the people, like
Right.
You know what I mean. Like, bro, you the light, but you still can make it cool. Look.
Oh yeah.
Like you still can make it. You still can be yourself, be fresh. You know what I'm saying. Make it cool for the other people. So once you bring them in, once you make it cool, looking like, damn, what you doing, bro? You know what I'm saying. Then you hit them with it, like you shine the light on them.
Right.
You know what I mean? So
That kind of what they say, put the medicine in the candy, so to speak.
right.
You know what I'm saying?
Right.
You got to get, I always said that, especially about church as an example.
Mm-hmm.
Pastors preach to the people who's coming, but the people who's making that effort there religiously every Sunday, not to say that they don't need the word, but the people who probably need saving the most are in the community.
In the community, right.
You know what I mean? But I think it gets, there's a barrier because the way church people address certain folks in the community is it's a disconnect. Just because they don't look like you,
Look
talk
like you.
Exactly. They understand, you kind of get lost in translation. So I think that's dope.
Yeah,
When
that's
you
hard.
broke it down to say you might want to make it cool, but the Most High put it on your spirit to be the light. So
That's right.
give us we talked briefly before we started rolling about the meaning of the name Ra-el Sankofa. Just tell the people about that real quick.
Yeah. So the name Rael, it origin from the word Israel. So,
Okay.
You know what I mean? So,
Okay.
We Israelites, we the chosen people of the Bible. You know what I mean? So the Most High put it in the Bible to show us like different signs of what's gonna be put upon us to understand that we are the chosen people. You know what I mean?
Okay.
So just like he said that the first will be last and the last will be first. Well, we the last, and we's finna start taking over. As you can see, the change in the.
Yes.
You know what I mean? Like you can see the change.
Right.
Like the black people rising up now because it's turning over. So the name Rael is a Ra god. If you know the origin, it's a Ra god. Like Amen Ra. That's why we say amen at the end of every prayer. But the Egyptian god is Ra. That's the sun. That's what give us light, everything grow. You know what I mean?
Okay.
Ra. So, and El is a god of Israel. You know what I mean? So I just put it together like Ra-el. So you know what I mean? Because we all gods. You know what I'm saying? We gods. So
That's hard.
and Sankofa.
Right.
Sankofa is an African origin word to mean to fetch back and return. You know what I mean? Like fetch back, look back, learn your origins, learn your history. You know what I mean? So yeah, so I just took that and I looked back and learned everything and changed my mindset. And
So you mentioned about a spiritual journey, and that's what I'm most interested in. I just remember you from being just that guy, you know. So you talk about basketball, rap. It was Tupac, it was Jordan, it was all that back in the day. And then I started seeing your, on social media. I saw the name change, and then I realized it was you.
Right.
And I was like, I wonder what you experienced that brought about that change. So let's get into that.
Well, man, I was just looking for a change, bro. Like, you know what I'm saying? Going through a lot. I spoke to the Most High, and it was like he just put it on me, bro. Like, you know what I mean? Like, this is what it is. Like, you have to change your surrounding, the people you be with, the way you think, you know what I'm saying? Everything. You know what I'm saying? Like, you have to change it. You know what I mean? So the only way that I saw that for me to succeed to what I was doing, I had to change. You know what I'm saying? Like, I had to change the path that I was going on. You know what I'm saying?
Some of the things you seen in your path, that's what made you change? Or was it a part of the change? Some of the things you seen?
Yeah, well, not... Yeah, some of the things I seen, you know what I mean? Because I grew up around, like, all my friends, drug dealers, my brothers, you know what I'm saying? All that, so
essentially, basically what you're saying is that you got to a point where you just kind of saw your life really leading nowhere, so you kind of took an active approach to find your purpose.
Right, exactly.
You turned to the Most High.
Right.
Now, when you said, like you said, when you said, like, the Most High put it on you, I know I've heard people, and I've never had that experience, but they say, like, you can hear God audibly sometimes. Like, you can actually hear it.
Yeah.
Like, some people, see signs, and if you in tune, you can pick up on it.
Well, I mean, I didn't have that type of experience. I was always into, like, conspiracy theories and stuff like that. You know what I mean? So,
Dig it.
So I always researched. So when I ran up on the research of the Israelites and, like, we the people of the Bible and stuff, that just struck it right there. You know what I mean? Like,
see, like that's I like that. See, that let you know we come from a different time, because, like, it struck a nerve with him, so he dug deeper into that.
Mm-hmm.
Right.
Kids nowadays see a post they like, they're gonna start following that person.
Right.
That's a different type of following, you know what I'm saying? So I like that, man. That's real. That's real.
Yes, sir.
Everybody get to a point in life where when we were younger, we were just kind of going, like you say, younger people, they kind of go with the trends. You try to find you try to find your own little lane within, all that confusion. But then you get to a point where you grow up, you move out, you're on your own, and you try to be like, what's my purpose?
Exactly.
I'm waking up every day.
Exactly.
I'm going through this same little mundane routine every day. What's gonna give me purpose? You gotta have something to light that fire for you, or else you just gonna wither away. You just exist instead of live.
You just out here.
I'm telling you, because I try to go by this quote that I like. Like, I try to be in uncomfortable situations at all times, because that ain't gonna do it but make me stronger and sharper.
Right.
If I get comfortable, you're gonna get relaxed.
Get comfortable being uncomfortable.
You got to get comfortable being uncomfortable.
When you was having this somewhat spiritual awakening, you had to cut some things off. So give us an example of some of the things that you had to cut off, and if it involved people, how was that? You know, how did that work out? Because that got to be difficult, cutting off people that you've had in your life for a while, but you know it's for the better.
It's kind of difficult.
I knew it. He started, man.
When you
I knew it, bro.
You know what I mean? When you wake up to the, you know what I'm saying, what they call the truth.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? When you wake up to it and you telling your friends, like, look, bro, this who we is. You know, we the Israelites of the Bible. This what.
And they don't want to hear that.
They
People start looking at you weird. Like, man,
what you on? You know what I'm saying?
Like the nigga off Minister to Side, Sharif, get your ass up off the cooler, nigga. We trying to, you know what I'm saying?
Exactly, right?
Yeah, so
100%.
You feel what I'm saying? So, yeah, so it was kind of hard to, you know what I'm saying? You have to really kind of balance that type of stuff. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like your friends, like you can't talk to everybody. About it. You know what I'm saying? Cause
Right.
they'll look, cause they gonna shoo away from like, man, nigga, Rob J tripping.
He tripping.
He on something.
What he on?
be
You feel
difficult.
what I'm saying? But it's really me just trying to just shine my light on and just
you.
enlighten y'all. Like,
Give
bro,
knowledge.
this what it is, bro. This what we going through. This is why we going through this. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's all right here in the Bible, bro. They been hiding it from us the whole time. We just got to read. You know what I'm saying? Just read and get a real
And that go
understanding.
reading
It
it.
goes a long way.
Cause that's an old saying right there.
Right.
If you want to hide something from a black person, put it in a book.
Put it in a book.
That's what I'm
You know what I'm
saying.
saying?
It's generation after generation. When we were kids, we saw dudes doing the same things that we inevitably did when we got to be that age or somewhat. And then you see kids after you doing the same old thing. But I think it takes, and what you doing, the fact that you said, hey, you gonna make it look cool so people can relate to you.
Relate
and
to it.
respect
Right.
you as a peer and somebody that they can
Right.
rock with.
Rock with, yeah.
But I think it's still ultra important to, reach back, Sankofa, reach back to these young folks,
Check him out.
and get an understanding for them, because I can't blame the kids if all they see is all they see.
All they
you know what I'm
see.
saying? You become a product of your
Of your
environment.
environment.
I don't care. Like, I don't think people are just born to be bad people. I do think there are certain cases where just evil people are born. I do believe that. I do believe there are a few people who are just born evil and there's no helping them.
Right.
But for the most part, people who commit crimes and do certain things, they're just a product of their environment. If they were in
Right.
different situations, because if you can excel in crime, you can excel in corporate America.
Exactly.
Anything.
It's the same
I went
difference.
when I
It's
went
the
to
same
school, I was
difference.
like, bro, if you put this much energy and effort into studying as you did trying to find a way to cheat, you have the answers. Exposure leads to expansion. The more you expose to, the better you'll be as a person.
Right.
So, being the light.
Message.
Say it again.
Message.
So we here, and this been in this sit down has been in the making for a while. Skills, conflicts, and all that type stuff.
Right.
But today is actual Juneteenth.
Juneteenth.
June
Shooting
19th.
Free the slave and
Freedom Day.
Freedom Day. You had a major event planned. Let's talk about what people can expect for the rescheduled. What is it?
The first inaugural Black Heritage Festival, Tuscaloosa. Yeah, so so what we doing, man? We just trying to get all the local Black vendors, like all these folks at the house making waist beads. We trying to get them out, put them all together, get the people out so we can close the gap, so we can see what our people have that we can shop with.
Right,
You know what I mean? Like, bro, we got soap.
Yeah.
We got toothpaste. We got this. You know what I mean? So we can close that
Gap, so to speak.
That gap from the wealth. You know what I mean?
In the white community, Chinese community, Jewish community, how a dollar stays within that community.
Right.
How many turns
Right.
before it actually leaves. And
Right.
they could black people is the least
Yep.
of
Right.
any community.
Any
Of
community.
any culture, it's like we get a dollar.
Turn it all, bro.
don't.
And it's
Soon as
always
we get
out
it, we-
to a white man,
Right.
to the Jewish community.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? So what you're doing is important, man. And I'm all about supporting black businesses and, you know, helping people grow. That's the really, like we said earlier when we was talking off camera about the origin of this podcast is to try to get people a platform to just let folks know what they're doing.
Right.
To inform people about how they can be reached, what they offering, things of that nature. So, you know, you being the perfect guest and what you have and coming up with the inaugural Black Heritage Fest on Tuscaloosa taking place on July 24th.
July 24th.
We
Mark
had
your
to
calendar.
reschedule.
Had to be rescheduled
Had
due
to
to some
reschedule for
crazy weather.
Crazy weather, but we doing it July 24th. We got bounce houses for the kids. We got live performers, local rap artists, singers. We got a local dance group coming out, gonna do a little African dance. Man, we going up, baby.
Out, baby.
We got the cook up coming.
Oh yeah, we'll be there.
Yeah,
You know,
you know,
black.
cook
We
up
showing
there.
up. We've been putting it together for a whole year. It been a long time coming for it to come up, and then like it stormed on us. You know what I'm saying?
They get
Like,
halted, yeah.
I'm kind of disappointed, but at the same time, I think it's just the Most High speaking for me, just to say you know what I mean, cause it was a lot of, you know what I mean, a lot of people rode that bandwagon of Juneteenth.
Right.
You know what I mean? Like, bro, let's just do something on Juneteenth.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? But we just, you know what I'm saying? But ours is actual a heritage festival.
Right.
So,
What's up?
you know what I mean? So
Right.
we can do this 3 times a year if we want to.
Right.
Not just on
Juneteenth.
Exactly.
Man, that
You know
what's
what I'm
up,
saying?
man.
I just highlighted Juneteenth because it's part of the heritage.
Heritage, right.
Right. You being a self-proclaimed conspiracy theorist, how do you feel about, you know, that
What?
making Juneteenth a federal
Federal
holiday?
holiday.
I feel like it. I mean, I just feel like it's just something they just trying to throw out. Like, here, y'all take that.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
Almost like hush money.
Yeah, hush, nigga.
You know what I mean? Yeah.
Feel me?
About
It's
no
just-
reparations.
Look, you know what I mean?
There go
Yeah,
Juneteenth.
they ain't
You
doing
know,
that
you
many
You know what I
state
mean?
workers a
Like,
day off.
you know what I
That's it.
mean?
It's
Like how
just-
they did
yeah.
us with the Martin Luther King holiday.
They just gave you a day off work. That's
Smoke
it.
and mirrors.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Just
know
throw
what I
you
mean?
off.
Smoke and
Let's-
mirror.
We just gonna pacify them with the federal holiday.
Day, right.
Give
Give
them
them
a
a day
Juneteenth.
Yeah.
Meanwhile, we ain't gonna do none of that bullshit. We promise you
Exactly.
during the campaign.
Exactly.
Preach.
For
man.
the black vote, you know what I
Man,
mean? All that
preach.
stuff, everything that you could have done up until this point. Oh, and then they signed it like 2 days before Juneteenth, 3 days before Juneteenth.
Right.
Yeah.
Bro, come on.
Yeah, like
Yeah.
it was a
Yeah.
I don't know if I
We
want to
gotta
sign
give 'em
this.
something.
Nail biter, yeah.
Let's give them something.
Give them something. They gonna sign this for them on you.
You know what I mean? So,
I got the blacks for another 4 years.
Yeah.
That's probably,
Yeah, how he think?
I gave him a paid day
Yeah,
off.
so
he probably didn't even sign Joe Biden. He probably signed another 4 years.
Another 4 years.
Joe Biden. You better get your act together, buddy.
Joe Biden.
Man.
That people are, like you say, like black people are awakening to more so than ever, man. It's
Right.
like people are in
Right.
tune with what's going on, and I think it's camera phones everywhere and social media. Like you can't hide no more.
Can't
These
hide
people,
nothing,
the
man.
tricks that they were playing before, you can't hide it because as soon
Right.
as somebody catch wind of it, you know, you exposed, bro. You know,
That's
for
one thing I used to always get a lot of slack about like supporting Donald Trump and shit, right?
Right.
You know what I mean? But that's one thing Trump did. He exposed everything. Like he put everything on the table. Like you can't hide racism no more.
I'm not a Trump supporter. I'm not gonna sit here and say that at all. But I will say, like, I read in the autobiography of Malcolm X, he was like, growing up in the North, how people would hide their racism, and when he finally came to the South, they would just call you a nigga to your face.
Right.
To your
He
face.
said he respected them
Yeah,
a lot
I
more.
respect that.
A
Exactly.
lot more because, you know, that I would respect overt racism over covert.
Covert,
racism.
yeah,
Exactly.
Facts.
Don't be trying to hide because
Yeah,
this
that's
current
how I kind of
administration, I
feel
know.
like that's how I kind of feel like the Democrat Party been doing black people for a
forever.
long time. Like at this
Shucking and
point,
jiving.
boy, at this point, it's like an abusive relationship. You know what I'm saying? Like,
True.
like y'all, and I ain't gonna do
I ain't
nothing.
gonna do nothing.
You know what I'm saying?
Tell
So
you,
you know what I mean? Yeah.
It's coming. I'm gonna.
Y'all better vote
y'all
for me.
better vote.
If you don't vote for me, you ain't black.
That's what he said. That's what he
That's
said.
exactly what he said.
I mean, I just think black people just gotta just try something different. Like, you
something
know what I'm
different.
saying? Like we've been
Supporting
voting.
each other.
Right, exactly.
Genuinely.
And support each other.
Genuinely support each
Support
other.
Instead of looking for a handout from
And-
somebody.
I think we missed the mark, and it's probably somewhat controversial, but hey, that separate but equal thing that they was trying to pledge back in the day, I think we missed the mark trying to be included. We should have
Right.
just taken separate and just
Right.
created our
And
own.
create our own.
Yeah,
Hey, you know,
bro,
we
that's
should
true, bro.
That's
because trying to be
I mean,
included.
you can say Martin Luther King put us in a bad situation. He even knew he put us in a bad situation.
Man, because you
know
look
what
at,
I
you
mean?
look at
Because-
today, bro. If you think about what Martin Luther King dying on that balcony and everything, he fought for a march for it.
Yeah, he did.
You know what I mean? Still
But-
today, it's still
Yeah,
going on.
Exactly. We still
It's
marching
just
for the
the-
same
Ain't
thing.
It's the
nothing
same shit
The
today.
same
That's
thing,
bro.
exactly.
Martin Luther King got shot in
Same
1968. It's 2021, bro.
Same shit, different day.
Look, bro, I'm gonna tell you how to do a little research. Check out a Martin Luther King speech. It's called it's either the Second America or To America. But that's the speech got him killed. Cause he was talking like, man, I think I really have integrated my people into a burning house.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like I fucked up.
Yeah.
Like I know I fucked up. You know what I mean? Like I integrated my people in with these white people without giving them like reparations.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like money. Like I just threw them out there just to say I want to drink out the same water fountain as you.
I find it astonishing that, you know, how we were taught in school. You know, we taught so much about Martin Luther King and Harriet Tubman, and they were great people and deserve to be acknowledged.
Right,
but
right,
then you
exactly.
still had the Malcolm X's out here. And I'm ashamed to say that I didn't know about Fred Hampton until Judas and the Black Messiah. The movie came out.
You right.
Right.
You feel me? And
Right.
to find out that brother, what he accomplished, he got
did.
murdered at
He got
age
murdered.
21.
And he was
21.
20.
He-
That's crazy, bro. What happened to that spirit? Like
feel me?
how, like Tupac. Pac, he was how old he was.
25.
He was
25. Right.
You know what I mean? So
Man.
what happened to that spirit of our people? Like they had the spirit at an early age. Like, you know what I mean? They wanted to fight for the, you know what I mean? Like you said, Fred Hampton, 21 years old.
I think it goes back
21.
to what we said earlier, bro. Comfort. I think people got comfortable. I think they found a way to appease people to make them comfortable. But
Right.
what they'll do is they'll lull you to sleep.
Yep.
Basically,
A lot about
they'll
it.
turn you into a zombie, so to speak. You be operating on autopilot.
For sure.
You have to actively guard your consciousness, because if you just wake up and turn on the TV and jump straight on social media, you will be fed your thoughts and opinions
Facts.
before you walk out your own door.
Facts.
sir.
You will be taught how to think and how to feel before you walk out the door.
Yep.
Straight
That
up.
the
If you not actively guarding your consciousness and be like, man, that's BS.
You done.
But that the
'Cause you
youth these
catch
days, though.
yourself. You
And what
catch
the youth
yourself.
do? What do you do?
Man,
That's
bro,
what they
that
do.
ain't the youth. We gotta stop
Shit.
blaming the youth. These are full-grown adults.
Cause the full grown adults came up
30,
with it.
40, 50 years old,
Yep.
repeating nonsense. Just out here just perpetuating nonsense.
Yep.
Right.
You know what I mean? It ain't always the youth, and you got to get a youth a pass. The youth are the youth.
Yeah.
You have to learn. It's up
They-
to the
Yeah,
30,
the
40
youth
years
on
old
it,
to give
right.
them the light.
Give them the light.
Right. Exactly.
Because they only doing what
We
they've been
only-
exposed to.
I mean, because I think back when I was a youth myself, I followed the people, you know what I'm saying? Like my big brothers, you know what I'm saying? Y'all followed the people that
Yeah.
y'all saw in y'all neighborhood. Like,
Exactly. with your spiritual journey, how did that change your outlook on attaining like material wealth? Because I feel like once you have an inner peace and you have a purpose, that's far more valuable than
Right.
a heavy bank account. Now, don't get me twisted. You gotta have money to survive.
You gotta have money.
You gotta have some ducats now.
Man, I mean, it seems like since I got into that spiritual realm, bro, like I don't even worry about money no more. Like it just, you feel me? Like the Most High told me don't even worry about it. So don't even worry about it.
He gonna make a way.
He gonna make a way.
I heard somebody else tell me that he gonna make
You know
a
what
way.
I'm saying? So everything I got coming from the Most High. You feel me? So
Thank you. Well, absolutely.
that's it.
I think when you,
But even though you have to work for it, you know what I'm saying? Like he say, like faith without works, you a dead man. So you still have to work for it. Like you know what I'm saying? So
Message.
you know what I mean? Like you know what I'm saying? Like you just can't
couch.
have it.
Yeah.
Right, exactly.
They
Like
gonna
you
tell you
just
lay on the
can't lay on the couch and nigga and
Tell me.
you feel me? You still gotta go get it.
You got to
know what
get
I'm
it.
saying?
Go
So
get it.
yeah.
absolutely, I believe that 100%. I feel
Yes,
like
sir.
when your actions and intentions are in line, and it's for your purpose, can't be stopped.
That's right.
Can't be.
Everything you do is in line with your purpose. Now, the trick is finding your purpose, because a lot of people struggle with that. And I'm telling you, not from what I read, from what I know as an individual, like,
Man.
you know, work jobs, make money, salaries fluctuate, whatever.
Right.
Making more money than I've ever made in my life. And
Right.
Can I honestly sit here and say that I'm fulfilled?
Nah.
And then I sit there sometimes and be like, this money ain't worth it.
Right, bro. How much time you
Yeah.
You feel how
Lost
much time
from
and how
out that
much
money,
energy
bro.
you have to absorb so much negative energy to make it through the day, because they keep
Right.
throwing
I'm telling you.
keep throwing it at you.
right,
You
right.
know, in
all
order
time.
to, maintain your level of professionalism, aka keep your job, not get
Right.
fired, you know what I'm saying? You have to
And
take
the
a
more
lot.
money you make, the more
You got to put
the
up.
more
put up
problem.
with.
Biggest
more
said
problem.
it perfect, bro. The more money, more problem.
More
bro.
problem.
100%.
100.
What is the biggest difference in your day-to-day life from when you were, Robbie Bishop to when you, awakened as Ra-el Sankofa?
Man, when I was Robbie, I was just waking up, just getting pulled every type of way. You know what I mean? Like,
Grinding.
you feel
No
what I mean?
direction,
Like,
really.
right, no direction for real. So, right now, bro, when I wake up every morning, I meditate, I pray. Thank the Most High for waking me up. You know what I mean? My kids, all my close friends, family. You know what I mean? It's more structured. You know what I'm saying? Before then, I was just everywhere. You know what I mean? Like, folk called me to do anything. You know what I mean? Like,
Yeah. Meet you in a minute.
right. You know
Yeah.
what I mean? I ain't doing that.
I ain't doing that. What you got
You
going
know what I
on?
mean? So, yeah.
I'm on my way right now.
You know,
You just put your shoes on.
strategic. That's the word.
Strategic.
That's
More
the word.
strategic.
It's
Okay.
more strategic.
There you go.
That's
There
the
you go.
word I was looking for.
So, like you said about your day planned out with your kids, like, are you giving your kids this info? You feeding them, giving them the jewels that you learn?
Me and their mother is like on a different, so I can try to teach my son that, but he gonna go home and still, you know what I mean?
Right,
so it's
right.
kind of like I don't want to pull him from, you know what I mean? So
that
I'm
tug of war.
a just let him he'll eventually,
He'll eventually and
Right,
and,
you know
and
what I
see
mean?
and see that's right there, man. That's let me know that the path that you on is meant for you, because anybody could have been like, "This my son. I'm gonna let him know what's going on."
right.
You see what I'm saying? But your maturity and your growth and what you learn, you be like, okay, when it's time for him to learn, he'll come around.
Being exposed to a different train of thought. When he gets old enough to make up his own mind, he can determine what school of thought works best for him, and
Exactly.
from what he's seen through his own eyes, what really
That's right.
feels more like the truth to him.
Mm-hmm.
You had that spiritual awakening. What's been the biggest difference that you felt?
Man, just manifesting everything that I thought I could do. You know what I mean? Like, bro, you know what I mean? Like, y'all know we all went to school together. I was into some more different stuff. You know what I'm saying? Ended up kicked out of school at an early age. You know what I mean? So that kind of took me on a path to like kind of nowhere for real. So I got into the, you know what I'm saying? Like I usually got to do just cooking and shit like that. You know what I mean? But I manifest that shit, bro, to I'm actually like a chef. Like,
I seen
people know me as a
chef,
chef,
right?
You know what I mean?
So what's your diet like?
You know what I mean?
Speaking of that diet, oh boy,
My diet.
Yeah, what is like?
Bro, I just got down.
Yeah. You eating a lot of green leaves, ain't you?
I mean, I
you vegan?
I ain't ate pork in like 6 years. You know what I mean? I ain't ate no pork. You know what I mean? I try to be vegan, but it's kind of hard. You know what I mean? I don't eat too much red meat, just chicken.
Chicken.
You know what I mean? I'm already allergic to seafood, so I can't eat no seafood. I did. I mean, I can touch it and handle it and stuff like that.
Can't intake it.
Can't intake it though. You know what I mean? So,
The thing I love about, like, I'm learning a lot. He never forced it on you.
right.
You see what I'm saying? Like, I seen him, you know what I'm saying, probably about a month ago. You know what I'm saying? I seen, we talked, like, we ain't missed a beat. He ain't forced nothing on me. We shook hands. We talked about we gonna get this podcast going.
That's right.
Wasn't nothing forced on me about, bruh, you need to be, he wasn't, it like the guys that's on the corner with the newspapers, the Muslim, whatever.
Right.
He wasn't like that.
Yeah,
You see what I'm saying?
yeah.
And that's what
Yeah,
I
see.
respected, man.
That's where it go back to where I say, like, the Most High put it on me to make it cool.
Right.
You know what I mean? Like, if I approach you with the suit and the bow tie on and
Automatic.
you'll be like,
Bean pie.
but if I come to you like this, you like, man, what this nigga Fred?
And my boy, you know what I'm saying? What happened with
my
you?
boy?
That's 100. That's
feel me?
super
So,
important.
Yeah.
Right, exactly. Yeah, so you know what I mean? Yeah. Like, that's the whole thing with the youth, bro. Like, they want to see, like, results instantly. You know what I mean? Like, they don't want to see no guy pull up on them in no suit, in no bow tie, and all draped up. And they want to see somebody look like them.
Look like
you know
them.
What I'm saying?
Somebody they can relate
You feel
to.
what I'm saying? So, if I'm pulling, you know what I'm saying? Y'all pulling up in Lexus, and look, bro, that's what it is. You ain't gotta sell drugs to do this. You know what I'm saying? I did this from working. You know what I mean? Like, bro, I was just like you. I manifest this shit. Now I'm a chef. Like, nigga, I can get a $80,000 job, and I ain't go to school for this.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like, I just worked my way to it.
So you mentioned earlier that, you know, you get your day started with meditation. That's something I hear a lot of people, specifically successful people, swear by meditation. So how does your meditation routine? Talk to us a little bit about that.
Well, bro, you just gotta be able to be tapped in. You know what I'm saying? Tune in, close everything else off around you. You know what I mean? And just focus on positivity or whatever your day is going for. You know what I mean? Like, whatever you focus on for that day, just focus on that and clear everything out. You know what I mean? Like, so if you wanna, you know what I mean? Like, if you trying to have a positive day, just think about nothing but positivity.
I used to when I was young, long time ago.
It had to be a long time ago.
When I, you know, I used to be trying to get you trying to bust a nut. You be trying to
Right. Yeah, that's your logic, bro.
You trying to think about something about baseball, I'm arts and crafts. You know what I'm saying? Play around.
We done took meditation and turned into
That's a type of meditation.
That's type of meditation, bro.
It is a little bit though. It is.
You know,
this guy.
You know what I'm saying?
know.
You be trying to
Leave
think.
it to this guy.
You be trying to think of something, bro. You be like,
My goodness.
it'd be good with it.
Yeah, for real. You can't think about it.
You can't think about it.
You just gotta
Clear your
have
mind.
clear your mind. Right.
Don't say nothing. Be quiet.
Man.
Right.
If there was one thing, because you say, what you trying to do is be the light, reach back, gather the information, and spread it to the people. If there was just one thing that you would tell your people that when it's all said and done, if you had to leave them with one message, what do you think that would be?
Research, learn your history, know who you are, like know who you are as a person, like you know what I'm saying, like when you wake up every day, you got to know yourself, like you got to know, you know what I'm saying, like learn you know what I'm saying. What I figured out, like what they tell you to stay away from, that's what you need to
look into.
You know what I mean? So
learn
yourself, know yourself. You know what I'm saying? Know what's going on around you. Learn the universe. You know what I mean? Because all your resources of the universe is within you. Like everything the earth got, you got it in you. You know what I mean? So
we got the Black Heritage Festival coming up on July 24th. Correct? That's the correct date? July 24th?
Correct.
Okay. Snow Hen Park. Tuscaloosa, Alabama.
Yes, sir.
Still going to be 3 o'clock. Y'all had pencils.
3 o'clock.
3 o'clock.
Same time.
July 24th, 2021, Snow Hen Park, Tuscaloosa, Alabama, 3 o'clock. Man, it's been an absolute pleasure, bro. First of all, it was good to see you, man.
Yes, sir,
it's been a minute. It's been a minute, but, you know, to sit down and talk to you, because I was definitely intrigued about, you know, I really wanted to know what my brother has seen or experienced that made him have this, what made that transition possible for him, what made him want to, first of all, change his name. And, you know, the post was different. It's not what you see on, it wasn't a bunch of sneakers, it wasn't a bunch of posting some stuff you see on World Star.
Yeah,
it was some real
stuff you expected from,
you know what I'm saying?
J, right?
It was that real live, you know what I'm saying?
Right,
some spiritual stuff. And I was like,
Right.
I really wonder what he's seen or experienced that made him make that transition. So it was good to sit down with you.
Yeah.
You giving us some good information, some good talking points, man. You know, I've enjoyed having you on. If you're in the city or you in the surrounding area, you know, please pull up July 24th.
24.
3
Snow
o'clock.
Hen Park, Tuscaloosa, Alabama. That's
First inaugural
Black Heritage Festival. 3 p.m. Until next time, we'll holla at you.
Peace is the true power, bro. Peace and love.
Definitely.
That's the true power.